Hello and welcome to another episode of Monday Night Raw here in Phoenix, Arizona. And here comes the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. AJ Styles calling out and challenging Roman Reigns last week, interrupting him in the middle of this ring. The challenge laid out, main event with Jey Uso, where AJ Styles, of course, came out on top, proving himself maybe worthy of that WWE Championship opportunity come WrestleMania Backlash. Roman Reigns having to defend both the WWE World Heavyweight and WWE Universal Championships in the same night. He needs challengers, one from each brand. And maybe AJ Styles is the man for Raw to send, for Stone Cold Steve Austin to send, to try and get the WWE Championship back on Monday Night Raw. Back away from SmackDown superstar Roman Reigns. And AJ Styles, you gotta think, he wants that match with Roman Reigns. WrestleMania defeating Edge on a great run of form. AJ Styles, the fans loving him, cheering him on. And what's AJ Styles gonna have to say here? AJ Styles been waiting for this, multi-time WWE champion. It's been a few years since he's held that title, been in the tag division since then for a while. And maybe time for AJ Styles to take that step back up to get the greatest prize in our industry, the WWE Championship. AJ Styles got a thing or two to say, I think. AJ Styles talking about last week. Oh, not the kindest description of Jey Uso there. Jimmy trying to interfere, it didn't help. He's saying he deserves that shot at the WWE title. Calling out Roman, but saying that he doesn't want to wait. But he doesn't think Roman will be here. Roman wasn't on SmackDown, of course, the house AJ Styles built, he says. But promising Roman he was taking back his WWE title come WrestleMania Backlash, because he's AJ Styles, he's phenomenal. Oh my word. And now Finn Balor, backstage, the US champion, who's stopped by the Alpha Academy, the Raw Tag Team Champions. And Chad Gable wants a shot at the US title. And Finn Balor not agreeing with that, saying Chad Gable's not his level. He's saying he's an Alpha Academy leader. And Finn Balor saying he's a Sigma male, walking away from Chad. The ultimate disrespect from the Sigma. And Chad promising to teach him a lesson here. What could that mean? But right now we moved on from that, because out comes, of course, for this first match of this evening, as said last week, John Morrison versus Rey Mysterio. And so out comes, accompanied by his tag partner and best friend, of course, The Miz, John Morrison. Johnny Drip Drip returning at WrestleMania to join The Miz to help him on his way to victory over Rey Mysterio. And now The Miz coming out with him for his match with Rey Mysterio. How is this going to go? Rey Mysterio all on his own, with his son Dominic still out injured from that injury caused by The Miz in the build-up to WrestleMania. But now The Miz has backup, so this has gone from a 2-on-1 in Rey's favor to a 2-on-1 in The Miz's favor. Somehow, some way, The Miz was going to make it happen. And Miz ready to watch from ringside as his partner and his friend John Morrison goes to battle with the future WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio here. John Morrison ready for this. John Morrison's first time in the ring competing since returning to WWE at WrestleMania. John Morrison, it has to be said, an incredible competitor. Won multiple titles in the WWE and all around the world. Multi-time tag team champion with The Miz, of course, and partners such as Joey Mercury. And he's ready for this battle, you have to think. And so is The Miz, ready to watch on. And if the need is there, you have to think, give a helping hand to his friend John Morrison for this encounter with Rey Mysterio, who, speaking of, is ready to come out. You got to think he's been wanting to get his hands on John Morrison ever since WrestleMania, where John Morrison got involved. Rey Mysterio an opportunity now, one-on-one, to properly get his hands onto John Morrison, onto Johnny Drip Drip, and make him pay for costing him his match at WrestleMania. Rey Mysterio ready for a fight, calling for it on the way to the ring. Rey Mysterio, you gotta think he's waited, and now he's getting his opportunity. Rey Mysterio, multi-time former world champion, WWE World Heavyweight, Intercontinental. He's won everything you can win. And now he's just focused on continuing to build his legacy, continuing to build his memories with his son Dominic, who, as I mentioned, still out injured. But Rey Mysterio, even on his own, taking the time to try and get revenge on John Morrison here, as it is ready for this contest. John Morrison returned to WWE, taking on Rey Mysterio in a massive match And the referee ringing that bell, and here we go. And both men going right for it. John Morrison taking an early advantage. Oh, sidewalk slamming Rey Mysterio onto the mat, and then springboard moonsault. Oh my God, John Morrison really wasting no time. Right up to the top rope now. Oh my God, John Morrison, elbow drop. John Morrison has gone from 0 to 100, and then a standing moonsault. Oh my word. John Morrison said, I'm not letting any fans forget what I can do. I've been gone for a minute, so here's what I can do. Immediately, springboard moonsault from the top rope and elbow drop, and then a standing moonsault as well, and then Rey Mysterio into the ropes, and he's just bashing him with his elbow, dropping to the floor, but Rey Mysterio fighting up, and with a neck breaker from behind to try and fight back into this. Rey Mysterio with a moonsault of his own into a bulldog, and now Rey Mysterio climbs to the top rope. Both of these men just giving this all they've got. Frog splash from Mysterio. Oh my God, this match is going a mile a minute. Both of these men want it. Mysterio slamming Morrison's fingers to the mat. Miz watching on, not impressed at ringside as Mysterio with a baseball slide kick, as Mysterio then goes for a springboard moonsault of his own onto Morrison. Jesus Christ. A big kick to the back from Mysterio there. Mysterio dragging Morrison to his feet and lifting up and rolling through. Morrison onto the rope. Rey Mysterio shouting for it. He dropped the dime. 619. Rey Mysterio with a 619. And then go for a frog splash from Morrison, somehow rolling up and avoiding the frog splash. Hit with that 619 though, as he grabs Mysterio by his mask, drags him into the ropes. And Morrison with some more stiff elbows to the back of Rey Mysterio here, right into the rope, him bouncing back and forth, rope, elbow, Mysterio making in the covers, but John Morrison only managing just about one there, where John Morrison grabs a hold of Mysterio again and drags him into the rope again. And it's going to be some more stiff elbows, elbow, rope, and then onto the mat for Mysterio as Morrison with a big moonsault from the ropes, springboard moonsault, and then Morrison onto the apron, onto the top rope. What's he got planned here? John Morrison. Oh my God, he missed. He was going for some type 630 elbow drop, but he missed. Still quickly getting to his feet. Yeah, I think he'll be feeling that, but then neck breaker to Mysterio as Morrison climbs onto the top rope again. What's he got planned this time? Can he hit it? Whatever it is. And Morrison goes for it again, and he misses again, holding that elbow. Morrison having no luck with that moonsault elbow drop. As he climbs the top rope again, he waits for Rey Mysterio to get to his feet this time, getting down before he can. As Mysterio quickly rolling out of the way of Morrison's grasp and springboarding off the ropes into a splash, taking a crossbody to Morrison, grabbing a hold of John Morrison now, dragging him into the ropes. What's Mysterio got planned? Whatever he did, Morrison blocking it with an elbow, and then a roundhouse kick taking Mysterio down, and Morrison straight back to the top rope. What's he got planned? Going for that elbow drop one more time, and this time it heads beautiful. Spinning elbow drop into the cover from John Morrison. And John Morrison with a massive victory in his return over Rey Mysterio here. Rey Mysterio all on his own. Morrison with the support of The Miz. Maybe the presence of The Miz provided a little bit of a distraction to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's head constantly wondering, when is The Miz properly going to get involved here? But in the end, John Morrison with that beautiful spinning elbow drop. What a maneuver from John Morrison. John Morrison with a real showcase of what he can do in his return match here. And afterwards, Rey Mysterio down, John Morrison calling from a steel chair for The Miz. The Miz joining him in the ring. Morrison threatening the ref, getting him out of there. Morrison with steel chair in hand, going for Rey Mysterio. It's Dominic! Dominic is back. The kick to John Morrison, stopping him from attacking his father, and Dominic scaring them off with the steel chair. Dominic Mysterio is back, and he makes the save for his father here. Miz and Morrison walking away as Dominic continues to threaten them. Oh my God, Dominic's back. Well, it's Austin Theory stopping Mr. McMahon backstage. Mr. McMahon doesn't sound too impressed. Austin Theory wanted to talk about what's next after beating Shane McMahon at WrestleMania, of course. And Vince not impressed with his defeat to Kevin Owens last week. Austin saying that's nothing, but Vince McMahon says, you gotta show me what I can do. Don't just wait around for something to happen. And Austin Theory promising that he will. What is Austin Theory got planned? Well, Finn Balor also, this car park very busy as Otis attacking Finn Balor. Chad Gable saying they would have to teach Finn Balor a lesson as Otis throws Finn Balor into the car. And Otis And there he is. Chad Gable, the mastermind behind this attack, you have to think. And teach him a lesson for disrespecting Academy and celebratory hams, you say. Oh, Otis sounds like he likes that as the Alpha Academy to Raw Tag Champs walk off Finn Balor. He's going to have to get medical personnel out there to check on him with that injured elbow following. They can toss into that card. That did not sound nice. But we move on now to the main event, and out comes the man. Big Time Becky Lynch. Big Time Becky Lynch looking to win back her Raw Women's Championship on her way out, leaving to SmackDown Live after this. Can she do it before she leaves? But you also have to think Becky Lynch is going to want to prove that she can be better than Bianca Belair. She wants that lasting memory of her and Bianca Belair not to be Bianca Belair beating her at WrestleMania. She'll want it to be her beating Bianca Belair in 26 seconds of SummerSlam. Her beating Bianca Belair 2 weeks, nearly into her Raw Women's Championship reign and proving she is better than her. Becky Lynch wanted this fight, and she is getting it. Her rematch for the Raw Women's title in the main event of Monday Night Raw, ready for action as another superstar who is her opponent, the champion, Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, the Raw Women's Championship around her waist. Bianca is ready for battle. Bianca is ready for war here with Becky Lynch. Bianca Belair, of course, like we've mentioned, beating Becky Lynch at Mania, a massive victory for her. The second straight year where Bianca Belair wins a women's championship at WrestleMania. Of course, defeating Sasha Banks in the main event of WrestleMania 37, and now defeating Becky Lynch here at WrestleMania 38. Bianca Belair having a couple years of all-time greatness from her, and she is wanting to continue her Raw Women's Championship reign right here, right now against Becky Lynch. Prove that it wasn't a fluke at WrestleMania. Prove that she can go toe-to-toe with one of the best, not just female superstars, but superstars in general the WWE has to offer, and come out on the other side. And we are ready for this. The Raw Women's Championship on the line. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Their match at WrestleMania was already an all-time great, and they're ready to run it back and go all over again. Big Time Becky Lynch ready for action. The fans not too impressed, but she's ready for this fight. She's ready to prove she's better than Bianca Belair, that she deserves to be Raw Women's Champion. And Bianca Belair ready to prove that she is Raw Women's Champion for a reason. She beat Becky Lynch for a reason. She deserves this belt. She deserves the acclaim, and she is going to hold that Raw Women's title for as long as God will let her. Bianca Belair handing the Raw Women's Championship over to the referee, having one last long look at it, just in case we have to think that's more of a look of I'll see you in a minute than goodbye forever, as the referee raises the Raw Women's Championship high. And it's all but time for this massive main event on Raw. Becky Lynch is ready. Bianca Belair is ready. And let's go. Becky winding up with a punch, but Bianca Belair right into it, grabbing Becky Lynch and slamming her to the mat, into her knee. Becky Lynch going right down there as Bianca tries to take advantage early on, but Becky a big shot right to the head, a wild throw before grabbing Bianca with a massive suplex, hooking the leg, flipping her over, smashing her into the ground, and then a kick to the gut, a big chop, a big kick. Becky Lynch, a massive kick to the side of Bianca Belair's head. Before Becky Lynch running from the rope and a big leg drop, and then another big leg drop, 2 consecutive big leg drops, and Becky Lynch going from again, a third leg drop, a fourth, but Bianca rolling out of the way of the fourth and tackling Becky Lynch to the mat. Bianca no time for games here, before she just lifts Becky Lynch from the mat. Oh my God, and just holding her above his head. The show of strength from Bianca Belair, oh my Lord, before just dropping Becky Lynch to the floor. And then from the mat, lifting her up into a powerbomb and slamming down. Bianca Belair truly showing off her strength. And she can't. She does it again. Oh my God. Pressing Becky Lynch from the mat is one thing, but then to do that and then straight after do 2 consecutive powerbombs, lifting her straight from the mat. Bianca Belair is well and truly built differently. You cannot argue with that, as Bianca drags Becky to the mat, into the air, before suplexing her back straight to the mat. And Bianca Belair now climbing to the top rope. We've seen a lot of top rope action tonight, and Bianca Belair calling for Becky Lynch to get to her feet. What has she got planned? Bianca Belair from the top rope, a massive diving crossbody taking Becky Lynch down. But Becky Lynch with a big kick to Bianca Belair's head to try and get back into this. Becky running onto the top rope, and Bianca going for her, but Becky jumping over Bianca. But Becky trying to take advantage, charging at Bianca, but Bianca catching her with a big clothesline before she lifts her up from the mat again, before sidewalk slamming her down. Oh my God, Bianca Belair, her strength is so otherworldly. It is incredible. And now Bianca, a big submission here, putting a lot of pressure on the back of Becky Lynch, trying to get Becky Lynch to submit here to really prove her superiority. You have to say, Becky Lynch not going to tap if she can avoid it. But Bianca eventually breaking that hold and just looking at Becky Lynch now, taunting her a little bit. You have to think Becky Lynch won't like that, will she? As Bianca maybe in two minds about what to do, and maybe it costing her as Becky Lynch takes advantage with a big suplex there before getting to her feet. And she goes for Bianca, but Bianca gets there first, dragging Becky Lynch onto the ropes. And Bianca trying to do something, but Becky Lynch flipping her out of the ring as Becky runs to the top rope. What has Becky got planned? Becky Lynch waiting, calling for Bianca to her feet. Oh my God, a massive elbow straight to the face of Bianca Belair from the top rope to the outside floor. Oh my word, Becky Lynch wanting to hurt Bianca there. That massive elbow just in a standing position would hurt enough, but the momentum she got from the top rope to the floor. Oh my word, as Bianca tries to fight into it, but Becky Lynch a big elbow to take down Bianca at the knees, to cut her down onto the mat. Becky Lynch got Bianca up, holding her, tosses her into the ring. She wants that Raw Women's title, and you cannot win it on the outside. As Becky Lynch goes back to work here, what has she got planned? Becky Lynch, she grabs Bianca, and she drags her by her hair, by her braid, into the ropes. And a big hit before she grabs Bianca. And look at her just pulling that arm, cranking it over the ropes before Becky making the cover. The ref counting 2. Kicked out. Bianca fighting out at the 2. As Becky Lynch, a big sliding kick straight to Bianca's face. What a back and forth match this has been. Both of these women want to be the Raw Women's Champion, and that's really showing. Here's Bianca, tosses Becky into the corner, and then a big spear and some stiff kicks straight to Becky Lynch's gut from Bianca from the EST before Bianca Belair makes the cover. The ref counting 1, 2. Kick out from Becky Lynch. Now both these women at the stage where they want to get this match over with. They want to put the other away before they can mount any sort of comeback. Bianca now grabbing Becky Lynch and dragging her onto the ropes. And Bianca grabbing her. What's the plan? Lifting Becky Lynch up and just tossing her from a good distance away right into the ropes. Becky rebounding onto the mat. Or Bianca lifts Becky Lynch up, but Becky Lynch rolls through into the roll-up. Could this be it? The referee counting 1. Kick out from Bianca. Oh my God, Becky to the outside, back to the inside in two minds. Into the hold, and then a big kick to take Bianca down. And Becky Lynch dragging Bianca Belair to her feet. Kick to the gut, and it's going to be the manhandle slam from Becky Lynch, who rolls into the cover. 1, 2, is this it? Oh, that 2.5. Bianca Belair kicks out. Becky Lynch can't quite believe it. She thought that was it with the manhandle slam. She drags Bianca Belair to her feet again, and then a kick. And then a second manhandle slam in a row. The ref counting 1, 2. Kick out again. Becky Lynch really can't believe it now, as Bianca Belair somehow kicks out not just 1 but 2 manhandle slams from Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch circling Bianca here now. What has she got planned? The 2 squaring off as a big kick. It can't be. A third manhandle slam. That's got to be it. 1, 2. Oh my God. Bianca Belair somehow managing to kick out of 3 straight manhandle slams, and Becky with a big kick to the back. And then a big elbow. Becky Lynch is not happy. She doesn't know how Bianca Belair is doing this, as she did a big leg drop, and she goes for the second. Bianca rolls out of it somehow. Bianca Belair tackling Becky Lynch down, rolling her up. It's a rope break, but Bianca somehow finding a burst of energy here, catching Becky Lynch off guard, lifting her up, and slamming her to the mat. Before Bianca calling for Becky Lynch to her feet. She's feeling it now. She's got the energy somehow, some way. She lifts Becky Lynch up into position and hits it with a K.O.D. Becky Lynch down, but Bianca just dragging Becky Lynch to her feet. Becky Lynch is out of this as Bianca grabs her braid and oh my God, it's like a bullet. Slapping that blade across the waist of Becky Lynch before Bianca Belair making the cover. 1, 2, and that's it. Becky Lynch thought she had it with the 3 straight manhandle slams, but Bianca Belair somehow finding the energy to power out, and just like that, still, your Raw Women's Champion is Bianca Belair. And the EST of WWE, the EST of Monday Night Raw, still has the Raw Women's Championship in her grasp. She has overcome Big Time Becky Lynch, and Big Time Becky Lynch can't quite believe it, I don't think. 3 straight manhandle slams from Becky Lynch, but Bianca Belair somehow finding a way, finding the strength, finding the energy, and kicking out of every single one of them on her way to victory. Hitting Becky Lynch with a big KOD and then whipping her straight to the waist with her braid. And then look at these moments. Bianca Belair stomping the hell out of Becky Lynch earlier in the match. Coming close on that occasion. Both of these women gave it everything they got. That's when Becky Lynch somehow managed to roll up. That's another one of the manhandle slams. There were so many. There's another one for you. Becky Lynch thought she had it with the 3rd, but she only managed a 2.5 for Bianca Belair fighting back into it, getting the slam off from Becky Lynch and finding a way to victory. And Becky Lynch leaving the fans booing, but Becky Lynch taking a chance to taunt them. This is still my house. I still run this place, says Becky Lynch. And oh my God, is that Kaylee Ray with a baseball bat straight to the face, straight to the back, and straight to the face of Becky Lynch. Oh my God, what is happening? Becky Lynch thriving in pain, and Kaylee Ray standing tall, baseball bat in hand. What has happened to end Raw here? I do not know. We're going to have to wait till next week to find out, but that is all. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.